Today on Golf Destination, we are at the Northeast Golf Show at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. We learn about golf in Michigan with Boyne Golf, plus recent news with Mass Golf, and a look at several vendors who participated in the huge event. Hello and welcome to Golf Destination from the Sociable Studios. I'm Meredith Gorman. Northeast Golf is a multimedia company that puts on the yearly golf show in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Greg Sampson joins us to tell us more.
Well, the Northeast Golf Show is a three-headed horse, I guess you would say. You have Home Golf Lifestyle Media, which owns Northeast Golf Magazine and does most of the marketing side of it. Then you have Castle Events, which is the producer of the show. We also put on the New England home shows, so we've been in the events business for a very long time. And then they kind of mold into the Northeast Golf Show itself. So we build websites, we do geofencing, we have a giant email database, a bi-monthly luxury magazine, and obviously many media partners. So it allows us to reach out to the golfer in many different ways. And then, believe it or not, we help run other golf destinations, other golf courses, build websites for the courses. Many of the banners you see in the show, I designed or one of my team members did. So it's kind of an all-around multimedia home golf lifestyle company is really what it is. So
everybody thinks that it takes a couple of days to throw this event together. They say, oh, what are you going to do for 364 days? Not realizing the amount and the depth that goes into these events. You're literally talking to hundreds and hundreds of companies. You're formulating operational plans. There's logistical situations that come up throughout day to day, week to week. We do all of our own marketing and advertising. So we produce publications, as you're aware. We have to deal with social media. There's a lot that goes into it from beginning till end. The planning for next year starts literally the next day, the day after the show, or even within a few days following the event that we're in at that time.
when you walk into the Northeast Golf Show, you have your general admission ticket or your VIP, which we sell 500 of. Right away, you can get your game tickets, and you can either take a left and go to Contest Corner, 19th hole area, or go straight to the pro shop and the manufacturers. We have apparel companies, golf gadget companies, custom putter companies, health and wellness. We have a fitness zone in the back. We have the New England PGA giving golf lessons. You can go renew your handicap with the Mass Golf Association. Leaderboard is in the back doing break the glass, short shot challenge, long putt. I mean, you can stay here all day, or you can come back all 3 days because the tickets are good all 3 days. The field house at Gillette Stadium is roughly 80,000 square feet with 75-foot ceilings, so it makes it feel more like a massive, area. We have just over 150 golf-related exhibitors and some other golf-oriented exhibitors. Every year we get about 12,000 to 15,000 golfers through the doors. This is year 3, so it's picking up over year after year, especially with fittings on the range. And we have Contest Corner, we have a junior area now, we have a women's area. So we try to give something for everyone to come to the show for.
We have multiple events that we produce. We do 4 home shows, 1 in Rhode Island, 3 in Massachusetts, and the golf show here at Foxborough. So we run the largest home show in Massachusetts here at Gillette Stadium, along with the largest golf show in Massachusetts, and some say in New England, here in Foxborough. So the home show is a little different from the golf show. It's more home improvement related products and services. Exhibitors, just so you know, a lot of exhibitors do business with one another. It's crazy. We hear stories all the time. So exhibitors do business with each other. They love to talk to each other. They're here for 3 days, so they talk to one another. I could tell you success stories about our events that have gone on for over 30 years. Home and Garden Television, believe it or not, started out at our events years ago. They literally set up monitors at our home show in Boston. They had people stand there with clipboards, screwdrivers and hammers hanging from the ceilings. They'd show a 2-minute excerpt, and then they would ask the consumer questions. What did you like about the show? What didn't you like about the show? And that's how that started, believe it or not. Mosquito Magnet started out at our events. Lumber Liquidator started out at our events. We've had so many new products and new services that come to the shows because people can't see it otherwise. The internet works, but seeing it, touching it, feeling it is nothing like it, and people still love to do that.
Now, let's meet the co-founder of a revolutionary golf ball from upstate New York.
Encore Golf started in Buffalo, New York with some interesting patents around perimeter weighting in the golf ball. So we're the only golf ball company to do that. And we've been developing technology with some of the best engineers in the world to help golfers hit it straighter and longer and really play their best golf. So the different styles of our golf balls by name would be the Avant, that's our low compression ball, 55. Then we've got the Elixir Tour ball and the Vero X1 and the Vero X2 models. So if you were to dissect one of our tour balls, you would see multiple layers, and underneath that cover would be the mantle layer. So the mantle layer has the perimeter weighting. It's a dense, heavy metal powder. It's about 3 times the density of a traditional polymer. That's going to shift the weight to the outside of the ball, cut down on your side spin, give you really good ball speed, feel, distance, and that added control. So we're able to differentiate our golf balls based on price and performance. So we don't have a lot of the overhead of the big guys. They often have to spend a ton on sponsorships and with the tour. We are able to save that money and put it into our engineering. And the other differentiation is the perimeter weighting. So we're the only golf ball company with that in our golf balls. In terms of our business model, the balls are primarily bought through EncoreGolf.com, direct to consumer. We do have select pro shops that carry our golf balls as well, but EncoreGolf.com tends to be the best place for customers to find it. ONCORE golf.com.
You can view golf destination content from the past, as well as original programming on our YouTube channel at Golf Destination. Next, we learn about a fantastic golf destination in Michigan, when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues.
Golf Destination is brought to you by Goslings of Bermuda. Dare to be happy. Duca del Cosma, Italian Golf Evolution. Avidia Bank, honest to goodness. Puka, be original. Robert Graham, be the shout, not the echo. Club Benchmarking, your partner on the path to Golf Destination, is brought to you in part by Goslings of Bermuda. Dare to be happy.
Hello and welcome back to the Sociable Studios and Golf Destination. I'm Meredith Gorman. Boyne Golf is a Michigan-based company that boasts 10 diverse golf courses and easy planning for your next golf trip.
At Boyne Golf, one of the outstanding features is just we talked about the quality, but the variety that they offer, okay? With the 10 courses, even some of the best courses in the U.S. Well, first of all, there are very few places in the U.S. where you can go play 10 courses all under one ownership, where they control your experience from your check-in to your breakfast to how your bunkers are ranked, okay? And the quality of the conditioning and the greens. We're one of the few. But when you have that many courses, we're unique in that we have a tremendous amount of variety. We have 4 lakeshore courses on Lake Michigan. We have mountain courses. It's a 10-minute drive from the golf shop to the top of the mountain to play down. And a wide variety at Boyne Islands. You know, we have 10,000 acres that we built these courses on at the 3 resort property. So you have a wide variety. There's very few places where you can play golf for 5 days, and if you play 18 a day, you still have 5 more courses you've never even touched that you may enjoy. Or if you're playing 2 rounds a day, very few places where you can go and play 10 rounds of golf and not play the same course twice. And you can enjoy that at Boyne Golf. So we have 10 courses in northern Michigan, but it's about way more than the quantity. We have a lot of courses that win awards. Not all of them do. We realize that with 10, not all of them will. But rather than a big 2 and a little 8, what we can assure you is we feel if you come on a Boyne Golf vacation, that you ought to have the same quality of golf experience on a course you may have never heard about as you do. So we hold our superintendents to the same standards as far as cut heights and stemp speeds and bunker raking, and just the overall quality conditioning of the courses is the same. And then from a variety standpoint, are at a national comp level where you have a Pinehurst or a Pebble or a Bandon. I mean, great, tremendous golf courses, but they're all sit in very similar terrain. We're at an advantage in northern Michigan because in very close proximity, we have 4 courses right along the shores of Lake Michigan. About 15 miles south, we have 2 courses that are mountain courses. You actually have a 10-minute drive to the top of the resort and you play back down to a lake. And then at the Highlands, you actually have 4 courses that, again, a wide variety. We have one with a 9-mile cart path. We have one with a 350-foot drop from tee to green that you're looking at 4,000 acres of Michigan hardwoods, and that's 25 minutes away from the Lake Michigan courses. So it's really a quality and variety experience unmatched in the US. But one of the biggest pieces of news is that we're opening up an 11th. So we're gonna have an addition to our 10 courses. We're opening up a short course. We started working on it last summer. The name of the short course is Dune Bray. We figured it's very appropriate for the Highlands with that Scottish setting because Dune Bray means a short walk down a hill. And this course is unique in the US. It's actually built on the bottom of our ski slopes. And it's actually going to be under the lights because it sits on one of our ski slopes. So we'll play this thing to 11 or 12 o'clock at night. Michigan as a golf destination is kind of a hidden gem. Golf Digest just recently, in the last month or two, has named Michigan as the #2 golf state in the nation. People were surprised to find out that Michigan, even though we have a shorter season because it's really summer focused, we have 800 golf courses total, 650 public and another 150 private courses. So we like to think of ourselves as having some of the better golf in the state, which makes us work really hard because that means we have 800 competitors that we have to compete with on a daily basis in the state. We used to be a great Midwestern destination. And over the last couple of years, we've enjoyed people coming from 48 different states, in large part because Traverse City, the airport that's only about an hour away from us, now has direct service in the summertime out of 18 US cities. Everything from Boston to Florida. So to think that you can leave Logan in Boston and you're a 2-hour flight and a 1-hour drive to get to our courses. And when you get to our courses, you don't have to drive around very much. You know, they're all centered around Petoskey, Michigan. So nothing's more than a 15 or a 20-minute drive from Petoskey, Michigan to have access to 10 outstanding courses. You come to a Boyne Golf vacation, we have over 3,000 beds. We have 100 different room types. So whether you want a standard room to a Marriott Autograph, or whether you want a hotel or a condo, do you want it in the village? Do you want it on the golf course? Do you want it on a lake? Do you want a private lake or Lake Michigan? These are all lodging options. Well, we took 2 lodging options, one at the Highlands Resort and one at Boyne Mountain, and we went through huge renovations to basically gutted old hotels and totally refurbished the rooms. So now we have high quality lodging experiences at all 3 properties that match what we've always had at the Inn at Bay Harbor. Our Boyne Golf courses are very fortunate to be in northern Michigan because we live in a great area and you could spend your entire vacation on property. We have plenty of activities, 10 to 15 restaurants on each of the properties. Within each of our resorts, 5 miles away is a tremendous northern Michigan lakeside resort town. You have dining, you have 14 wineries all around. There's actually a 26-mile bike trail that runs around Little Traverse Bay with spectacular views of Little Traverse Bay and Lake Michigan. Most resorts just want you to stay on property and try and get every dollar they can. And we like it when you do that, but we really think to get the Northern Michigan experience that you need to get off property and experience it, because then we'll know that you're going to come back time and time and time again.
You can view golf destination content from the past, as well as original programming on our YouTube channel at Golf Destination. Coming up, we take a look at a wildly popular subscription-based golf apparel site, when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues.
Club Benchmarking, your partner on the path to data-driven leadership.
Welcome back to Golf Destination in the Sociable Studios. I'm Meredith Gorman. Short Par 4 is a highly successful subscription-based golf apparel site. Let's meet the founder, Bobby DeMeo.
Short Par 4 is a subscription box for golf apparel and accessories. You go to the website, you sign up, you go through a style quiz, ask you questions like your sizes, and then there's also some, are you athletic? Are you loud and wild? Do you like yellow, green, and pink, or do you want, solids and, navies and blues? From there, we curate boxes based on your persona and send out a box every single month. There's a $55 box and a $99 box, and then there's a women's subscription as well at $99. Years ago, I got the domain shortpar4.com, knew I wanted to start a company that had two options like every short par 4. You can lay up, you can hit the driver and go for it. So that's really how we started the company. 3 years ago, COVID hits. Golf was the only thing that cured COVID. And, the apparel went crazy. We were unable to get the apparel we wanted from different brands. So we went and brought our own designers in, fabricators, the whole thing, and developed our own brand called 1764 Golf. From there, we have 6 brands under that head label. So what we've done is we've actually mastered the fit, because if you fit into a large in one of our brands, you're gonna fit into a large in all of our brands. The brands that are available at Short Par 4 besides our own is going to be Inside the Vault, which is a private membership. Think Costco for golf, $99 a year. Everything in there's 30% off from the apparel side. Brands like Johnny O, Straight Down, Under Armour, Nike, Puma, Adidas, Grayson's in there as well. And then we also have clubs in there also. We have Callaway, TaylorMade, Strixon, everything's in there at 30% off. Like I said, it's Costco for golf. If you love golf and you buy golf, it's a no-brainer for you. So at Short Par 4, the sign-up process is super easy. Go to the website, www.shortpar4.com. Literally click join now. It'll take you to a membership page. You do your style quiz. And then from there, the only time you really need to go back to the website for your membership portal is if you're changing your address, you need to change sizes. But all that is super simple, right? We have a junior box, and our juniors change sizes every 3 months. But it's super easy for the parents to go in, shortpar4.com, member portal, change my size from medium to large, whatever it may be. You can sign up in literally under 60 seconds and be done. If you couldn't make the Northeast Golf Show this weekend, use code SP4OFFER50 to get 50% off your first box.
You can view Golf Destination content from the past, as well as original programming on our YouTube channel at Golf Destination. Ahead, we learn what's new at Mass Golf when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues.
Golf Destination is brought to you in part by Goslings of Bermuda. Dare to be happy.
You can view Golf Destination content from the past, as well as original programming on our YouTube channel at Golf Destination. Welcome back to Golf Destination. In the Sociable Studios, I'm Meredith Gorman. Now let's catch up with Jesse Menachem at Mass Golf.
Mass Golf, we're here to be of service to golfers and to our clubs. We're an association of member clubs, so from handicapping and course rating to running events, tournaments, championships for all levels of play. And beyond that, just from an advocacy standpoint, supporting the game and making sure people know how impactful the game can be to the state and to the region. Working with all of our industry partners, we conducted an economic impact study back in 2022. $3.3 billion industry, 35,000 jobs that support the game and the economy in the Commonwealth, over $70 million in charitable impact. So these are stories we need to keep sharing and telling and really shouting from the rooftops. As an organization of member clubs, we have 340 across the state. We work very closely with the leadership of our clubs, but we also have 123,000 individual golfers. And we understand that golfers enjoy the game in very different ways. So how can we support that? How can we accommodate that and be a resource no matter what your level of engagement might be? Maybe you're a fan, maybe you're a competitor, maybe you're a parent trying to get your kid involved in the game. So how can we be of service and of help in making sure that this community grows for the future? We're a champion of junior golf and getting the next generation involved. With First Tee, we've been a champion there. We have program locations across the state, using golf as a vehicle to teach core values in life. On top of that, with Youth on Course, it's a program where kids pay no more than $5 for rounds of golf, so affordable access, and there's participating courses across the state and across the country as well. Our Member Day program is an opportunity for any Mass Golf member, male, female, any skill level, to participate and play in an organized competition, but more importantly, to have access to private facilities in and around the state where they can have a great experience and again, play in that competitive type of format. Play as a single, play as a group of 2, 3, 4, however you'd like to enjoy it and take on that experience. We've had a publication for over 30 years, but we're taking an opportunity to bring it in-house and tell some unique stories that we never have. It's going to look a lot different, it's going to feel a lot different, but still a hugely valuable asset for our membership. massgolf.org is really a hub for everything. You name it. It's a great hub. It's a great opportunity to dig in and really familiarize yourself with what might be happening within the golf community.
Thanks for joining us on Golf Destination, and we hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the full interviews you see here and some other great content. For Golf Destination, I'm Meredith Gorman, and we'll see you next time.
Golf Destination is brought to you by Goslings of Bermuda, Dare to be Happy, Duca del Cosma, Italian Golf Evolution, Avidia Bank, Honest to Goodness, Puka, Be Original, Robert Graham, Be the Shout, not the Echo, Club Benchmarking, your partner on the path to data-driven leadership.